schools have kept investigators busy the last 24 hours.
But investigators tell KXAN News they have a suspect and do not believe any of the threats are credible. But some people were worried and they voiced their concerns on social media. One question that kept coming up: how do police decide if a threat is credible? KXAN's Phil Prazen took those questions to police.
It didn't seem like the risk was worth it.
Marlon Saucedo didn't go to morning class. He didn't feel comfortable after the threat. Later in the afternoon, he says his Italian professor canceled class because too many students skipped.
Read too into what happened in Oregon, but like the more I read about it, the more kind of eerie and kind of, I don't know, worrying it was.
I'm going to tell you right now, I think that it's safe to go to school. I have my child in school today.
Commander Joseph Chacon with APD says someone posted a threat Monday in Pennsylvania. Tuesday, police arrested a man in Philadelphia and put a campus on lockdown. APD shares information with Philly police through the National Fusion Center network.
We saw the same threat going across the country, the exact same wording. All they did was replace the name of the city.
And police here say they have a suspect, but there's not a strong enough local connection to believe the Austin threat was for real. UT Police Chief David Carter agrees.
But obviously, the incident that occurred in Oregon last week heightened people's sensitivity to this.
Chief Carter says threats on social media are common. Thankfully, actions are not. Phil Prazen, KXAN News.
The Austin Regional Intelligence Center helps coordinate that sharing of information locally. APD says they have a daily working relationship with the FBI Cyber Task Force, which monitors these threats nationwide. The penalties for making a threat to attack a school campus can range from a misdemeanor to a state jail felony. In Texas, a threat that leads to an emergency response or places an individual in fear of serious injury is a Class B misdemeanor. That carries a fine of up to $2,000 and up to 6 months in jail. But if the threat makes large numbers of people fear for their safety, the penalty can rise to a state jail felony. And that means a person convicted could face 2 to 10 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000. Campus police encourage students to sign up for mobile alerts. It's an important tool to notify people quickly about a dangerous situation on campus. UT Police also post informational videos about steps to take in case of an active shooter at the UT campus. They highlight the run, hide, fight scenarios and show how law enforcement would respond to an active shooter.